Hello, hello friends! Today's payday, which means it's also cash stuffing day. I went ahead and emptied my envelope, my wallet, and it looks like I've got 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 cents going into our anniversary jar for next year. And today we're gonna go ahead and fill all our envelopes. As far as our cash goes, I took out 100, 200, 300, 354, 455, 556, 657, 720, 730, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 800, and $5. And that should be enough to go ahead and fill all our envelopes. We've got a lot of 50s this week, and I'm gonna see if I can bring down some of the money that is in our sinking funds, only because that envelope is quite full. I forgot to roll my die let's do this. I forgot to roll my die for my personal, and I'm getting it today. So let's roll it right now and we'll see if we can make change. So the first number is a 9. Second number is 7. That didn't work. Third number, I would have liked that too, is a 6. And the fourth number is a 1. And that equals $16, $17, $18. So we've got to take $18 out to put into my personal funds. Hopefully we can do that. Groceries this week is going to go ahead and get $100. Groceries currently sitting with 100, 200, 300, 350, and 4. When I take this 100 out, that means that our buffer is currently sitting with $300, which is perfect because I'm trying to get that to 500 to be a month ahead in groceries. This $100 is going into my grocery envelope as I am going grocery shopping tomorrow. And that is perfect. I did take a look at our sales ads this week, and it looks like a lot of produce is going to be on sale, which is always exciting. Next is gas. We are going to go ahead and fully fund gas. So gas is getting 51, 52, and 50. That fully funds gas. In this envelope, we keep a $50 buffer or a $100 buffer, which means that we do have extra this month. So we've got 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, and $68 as extra. And I'm going to just put that in the back, which means that going into July, we are looking at 51, 52, 53, and 50 in our gas. Once we fill groceries, we will be filling our gas envelope to 250 to be a month ahead in that. For fur babies, they actually get groomed on the 4th of July this year, but I'm gonna go ahead and fill their envelope. So we are actually a month ahead or a groom ahead in the fur babies envelope. They currently have 100, 200, 300, and $400 in there, which is always good to be. That means that if for some reason we're struggling, I'm not gonna feel too bad because I've already got their next grooming paid for. We do pay about $200 for their grooming. It's a little less than that, but then with tip, it gets close to it. My personal is set to get $100 today. It's set to get $100, but I need to take $18 away from there. So let's see. It's getting $82. Let me come back to this. It looks like we did not use our miscellaneous funds, so I can move those back. Perfect. And then we've got my savings. So let's see what we can make with this. It looks like we should be able to make some change. So let's break this this $100 bill into 50, 20, 40, and 50. So that's $100 that goes in there. So 50, 20, 40, 10. And now we've got to take 18 out for our savings, which means I just need to take 2 and take a 20 out. Perfect. And we'll go back to my savings in a second to count how much we've got there. And that leaves us with $82. Now, I am going to go get my nails done tomorrow. Oh, I've got to sneeze, excuse me. So currently, I do have some money left from last month, from when I went to get my nails done. I'm just going to put it in here, add it all together. So in personal right now, I've got 50, 100, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, and 39. So we've got 139 in personal. Because I'm going tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and put those 139 in my personal. Hopefully next month, I remember to put any extra back in there. But that's going into my wallet. Oops, this month is going to go ahead and get $50. I did just pull a 50, I believe, for this one. So there we go. It's getting replenished for the month. Eating out is going to get 75. So we've got 50, 70, and 5. That's all set for the month of July. Our snowball, as you know, I have not been pulling out our snowball, and I've just been putting that money towards our medical bills. As I've been paying it off, things have been adding on. This last month, I had a doctor's appointment, so that was $40. And then my husband had a doctor's appointment, and that was $30. So that all went onto the Discover card, and every month I'm putting snowball plus anything left in medical onto this card. So just so you all know, this does remain empty. Becky's savings, and I did not mark my stuff, my numbers. So I have to mark a 9 because we were paying that, a 6. I'm out of 7s, so I'm just going to do a 6 and a 1. Another 6 and a 1. So we are getting on our way there. We've got more green than we do numbers at this point. And my savings is currently sitting with 100, 120, 140, 150, 160, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, and 78. So I've got $178 in my personal savings. I'm hoping to save up for a new camera, to be honest with you. I film off of my iPhone, but it is a later model. So that is probably what I'm gonna need to buy next, is a camera. Moving into our sinking funds, medical is gonna go ahead and get its weekly 50. We are starting a new month. So these $200 that we have from June are going onto our they're going onto our snowball. Linus and Leo, they get a weekly $15, so we'll go ahead and get that in there. I'm hoping that with this money, I can make some change. So this is currently sitting with 100, 200, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 5, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. So $360. Just to give you all a heads up, Linus and Leo, and I'm just taking 100 out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that's out. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for a 50. This will make some room in here. I thought I had a 50. Yeah, there we go. And then a 10. That'll lower that. So that's currently sitting at 100, 200, 350, and 60. Now, I did submit everything for reimbursement from Nationwide, which is our dog's insurance, and it all went towards Linus's deductible. So I'm not actually getting any money back, but that's okay. Household is going to go ahead and get $15 this week. I did pretty good in not having to dip in this for a couple months, but we are running low on some TP and toothpaste. So toilet paper and toothpaste. I've got to make sure to buy those tomorrow when I go to Sam's Club. I currently have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. So we have 150 here. Let me see if we have 150 in, sorry, I'm just organizing the cash that I have going back to the bank, and I do. So I have 150. So I'm going to go ahead and put this money back in. There we go. So household has 150. Next we have gifts. Gifts currently has $15, or is getting $15, which brings it to 10, 20, 25, and 30. I'm going to leave that there. Car maintenance is going to go ahead and get $15 this week. So car maintenance currently has 100, 150, 200, 220, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 310, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So 345 in car maintenance. If we didn't need oil changes, I would be more inclined to go ahead and change my replace my windshield, but we do need oil changes, which is going to take money out of here. So I do have to save a couple more weeks. For those of you who are worried, I did get my windshield checked. It is in an area that does not cause obstruction, and the crack itself has not gone through the whole window, so there's no leakage. So I was told that it's okay to wait until I have the funds to pay for that. Vacation is going to go ahead and get $5 this week. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and $45 there. Let me see. I'm going to break that down. We are planning a camping trip in about 2 weeks. So we'll be dipping into this. So we've got 20, 30, 40, and 5. Next is the Microsoft Office renewal. As you know, we have a goal of making this 75 and then retiring it. So let's see if we've gotten there. Oh, we've got a couple ones at the end. So we currently have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, and 75, which means we've got $3 extra and we can actually retire this envelope. What I'm gonna do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a 5, just to make that less. And this envelope is getting retired. I've got to check to see what the next one is. And I do have a binder right off to my right that has these presets. We had met our renter's insurance, so that's still in there. And then we have our Microsoft Office, which is ready to go. Oops, I don't have any extras. I'm gonna put an empty one in there. Let's see which direction that was facing. So I'm gonna put an extra one in there because the next thing that we're saving for is the Amazon. So we're gonna save for Amazon. And I just need to make a little label for this on my Cricut. So that's gonna start off with the $3 that we didn't need in our other check. So we've got $3 already into the Amazon subscription. We're gonna try to get that paid annually. Our car registration is gonna go ahead and get its weekly $5. Car registration is currently at 50, 100, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27. That was not in the right order. So car registration is currently at 51, 110, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, and 37. So 137. This actually reminds me that we did not get my husband's renewal last month. So I have to call the DMV and pay for it and have them mail me the information or mail me the sticker. Last but not least, we have our emergency fund. We do still, it gets $5, but we do still have $1,000 in our savings account. And we currently have 100, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. I'm gonna go ahead and change these. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3. I think there's an extra 10. Let's make sure that this has 140. 100, 10, 20, 30, and 40. So we have $1,140 in our emergency funds. Let's see if this closes. And yes, my friends, it does. We can still get some bills out of there, but I'm glad we made some progress. Now to see what's going back into the bank. Let me make sure these are all in order. Yes, they are. So we've got 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. That's 45. Oh, these aren't in order. Oh no. I thought they were. Let's start that over. So we've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Then we've got 110, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200. Then we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 300, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So we have $318 going back into the bank from this last month. That is going towards our medical credit card. So that's really exciting. Just setting that there so that I can take it back to the bank. And yes, friends, we have come to an end. I will be back tomorrow with our week 2 budget. I realized that I never did my monthly budget, so I'll film that tomorrow prior to doing my week 2 budget, just so that we stay consistent. And I am going to be working on the closing of June, and I'll also film that tomorrow. So stay tuned for a lot of videos tomorrow. I hope that each and every one of you is having an amazing day, that if you're having a long weekend, you enjoy every single second of it. Take care, my friends, and I will see you soon. Bye.